Some problems in India. Are we going to have you back in the entrepreneurship fold?
I think not. I think I have identified problems, but more from a Google perspective. So a lot of the ideas I've been working on relate to Google. So like I said, a lot of the language issues we're dealing with, the population of, one of the problems is at Google that I face is how do we make the internet more relevant to people's lives? Uh, what what can Google do to make the internet a center of importance? So why is the internet so important in people's lives in the U.S.? Like I can't live without it, right? I communicate. I use it as a tool of communication. Um, I don't send, for example, I don't send letters anymore, right? I only send emails now. I'm sure most of you who are online do the same thing. I use it for entertainment, right? I use the internet to watch videos, to listen to radio, to see pictures. Um, I use the internet for my news. So the internet's sort of become a focal point of my life. I use the internet to book travel tickets, to buy things. But for most of the population in India, the internet has not been useful for them. It's irrelevant in their life. It's like if I'm in rural India, if I'm a villager in India, why would I spend so much money to buy a computer to get an internet connection? How does it help me, right? So I don't know the answer to that because for a lot of people, actually doesn't help them, you know. So we do some experiments. We look for things how we can help them. So one of the things, a program that I help start is for farmers. We send them SMS alerts for crop prices, for weather. So what happens is when a farmer goes to the mandi where they do the trading, they often don't know what the real price should be for, soybean or whatever. And they have no idea. Then they have to ask the other farmers in their neighborhood or but even they don't know. So we send them the soybean prices in the world market. So when they go, they have this information, and now they know that what price they should be getting, maybe 10, 20% lower, and they can figure out the margin that the trader should be making. Now I've made sort of that information powerful and useful for the farmer. So we have about, I'm working with Reuters and another company, and we have something like 100,000 farmers. I think it's 100,000 farmers now getting these SMS alerts, which is, that's powerful information. That's solving a problem for them, helping them become more profitable. So I'm still, entrepreneur at heart and always looking for problems to solve. But now I'm just doing it in a Google capacity, similar to the advice I'd given someone else, which was that through Google, I'm able to be more impactful in India.
I have a question. You're talking of Google become relevant to people's life, but I've heard about 6 months or 1 year before in some conference, somebody is talking, and already Google has become, in India, they say Mata, Pita, Guru, Daivam. And there is another anecdote after Google, it is Mata, Pita, Guru, Google. So when that's a kind of a waves you have made, and if you're hearing this for the first time, how do you feel that, how Google would be able to sustain that tag of God?
It's a tough question. This might be my toughest question today. How does Google? I don't know if we want to be compared to God. I mean, first of all, but I think, you know, I think too much dependency on anything is bad, right? So even, people should have balance in their lives with everything. I think Google has become important to some people, but overall in India, the amount of, we have over 1 billion people in India, and there's only somewhere between 60 to 80 million people online. That's it. 60 to 80 million people online. So there's over 900 million people. Google's irrelevant in their lives. So I'm just giving you just a perspective, right? Most people don't even know, what they may have heard of Google, but they don't even know what it is, right?